Alright, so I'm just trying out this DJI Osmo Action 6 camera, doing a new running route, a new camera, a new shirt, new fueling strategy. Variety is the spice of life, so we're trying new shit. This is just maple syrup in a travel shampoo bottle. Got that hack from TikTok. It actually fits really well in my running belt. So it's like 9:30. It's starting to warm up. I wish I got started sooner, but I've been getting up at like 3 in the morning to go fucking run before work. So it's my day off, and I was like, I'm just gonna sleep in till 6. Which feels weird to say that's sleeping in for me now, but that's just the way it is when you want to get fast as fuck. So it's about 68 degrees right now. Feels like 6, 7. That's a good omen in my book. So it's starting to warm up. It's supposed to be 88 today, but I'm planning on running about maybe 10 or 12 miles at a moderate pace, not maybe like 9 minutes or so, which for me I think will be about 150 on the heart rate, but it's warm, so I might drop it even slower. It's a 2.5 mile loop, so that's 4 laps, and I'm guessing each lap I can drink a bit of my syrup or whatever. You know, I probably won't need the 2 because it's 2 ounces per bottle, so I'm doing 1 ounce of syrup every 30 minutes. And I don't know, I just want to try it out because it's cheaper than like the running gels, and the macros are better too. And then I've got this, I got liquid IV in here. I'm not taking it with me, but since it's a loop, I figure I can just come back to my car and just drink it if I am needing electrolytes. I had 1 stick before, and I usually have a stick after. They say don't drink more than 1 stick a day, but I sweat like a fucking pig. So we got the rainbow sherbet flavor, and then I also got my sunscreen, which I'm going to apply and get going because it's gonna warm up, and I don't like running when it's hot. .901 first mile. We're at 167 heart. I think that might just be cadence lock though. I'm feeling pretty good, but I don't think the shades are gonna last. I'm sweating like a damn pig. Well, let's see, let's go. It's a nice day. All right, 8:57 for lap 2. We're doing pretty well. I found I don't know if this is part of the loop I'm supposed to be doing, but I think I'm adding extra to it, which if the loop is bigger, it makes it mentally feel less tedious. Where like, it's almost like that meme where the kid's pointing at the glass and the one's longer and skinnier, and they're like, that one has more water. But a lot of the shit is just doing mental gymnastics on yourself. And then like the other half is like your actual fitness. So let's go. .904 for the 3rd mile. Pretty good. I feel like I should tone it down a bit. The heat's starting to be a factor. Hold on, I think I just turned the wrong way. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm gonna drink some liquid IV when we get back to the car. All right, the heat is definitely becoming more of a factor. It seems that extra loop made this, oh, hold on. Oh, made this 3.3 miles instead of 2.5. but I think every lap I'm gonna take a pit stop here to drink some of this liquid liquid IV. My throat's getting a bit dry, but just the water alone isn't gonna do it. I don't want to stop for too long though, but we're gonna keep going. And my syrup fell out of my pocket like right when I was getting to my car, so I think it's the time to have a little bit of my goo, God's goo. I should have brought more liquid IV sticks, but I am not the predictor of the future. That's about half. And we are off, back at it. Feeling good. Not even that sweaty. I'm worrying about nothing. We're at 9:10 for lap 4. A little slower because I had to stop and get going again, but pretty good. Gotta go to Costco after this though. Alright, so I was just thinking, like, do you guys think David Goggins like buys his own groceries? Is he like running 12 miles and just being like, I gotta remember the rice because I don't want to go to the store after this. I was gonna go home and like shower and change, but realistically, if I do that, I'm not coming back out. So I think I'm just gonna stink it up in Costco with my motherfucking pheromones and shit. All right, we got 8:56 for my 5th mile. I'm honestly so preoccupied with Costco that it's like I've achieved some sort of like Zen flow state. And I think I got this. I don't know how much I'm gonna do, but I think I'm just gonna go until I just fucking crash. All right, we're at 9:03, lap 6. We're doing great. And I just realized 3.3 times 4 is a fucking half marathon. And so if I just do 4 laps, that's gonna be where it fucking puts me at. So that's what we're gonna shoot for. So I'm gonna go back to the car and drink some more liquid IV, have some more syrup, and at that point, I will be halfway done with my half marathon. All right, I stopped to pee, but if you want to see that, you gotta subscribe to the Patreon. We're gonna have some more syrup, some more liquid IV, halfway done with the challenge that I decided, I guess, in the middle of the challenge that I'm doing, where you run a half marathon and then go spend like $300 at Costco. I think we're having tuna sandwich for lunch and turkey burger and sweet potatoes for dinner. And the syrup honestly is working like a fucking dream. When I ran over here from the bathroom though, my leg was feeling a little tight, but it's just like awkward starting and stopping and shit. But with the heat, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, you gotta get the exercise done. So the pit stops, I think, are necessary every 30 minutes or so. I am pausing the Garmin when I stop, sorry. It's not cheating. I literally heard the voice go, lap 7, 9:11. Haha, but in all seriousness, it's a bit awkward starting and stopping again, but I think that like hitting the stizzy, having some electrolytes and some sugar is really gonna be what I need to pull through the rest of this run. All right, we're at 8:56 for mile 8.
So pretty much right where I want to be for race day, but obviously I'm not going to be stopping at my car then, but this is like unranked ELO shit. We're just doing this for funsies. I was spacing out and I didn't even realize I did 9 miles. I'm not going to stop at the car this time. We're going to keep pushing, because if I stop again, I'm not going to keep going. And my reward for finishing this challenge is going to be a Costco hot dog and a Diet Coke. That sounds so good, doesn't it? Let's go get that fucking hot dog. We're at 9:03 for lap 10. We're fucking doing well. Just gonna bust these 3 miles out. It's fucking nothing. Okay, we're at 9 even for lap 11. It's all in the mind now. Just gotta keep pushing. 9:22 for lap 12. We're slowing down, but not stopping. All right, challenge complete. We did it in about 2 hours. Moving time, elapsed time was about 2:11 because I made a bathroom break and a couple other stops that were just not, they were unavoidable, but we got it done. The moving time average pace was 9:08, so I think if I, either get some electrolyte pills or just put the liquid IVs in the Camelback and just, prepare a little bit better, I could definitely start earlier for one. It's hard to run when it's hot like this, but we still got it done. I gotta go to the ATM and get some money out and then go to Costco, but challenge is almost complete. Dude, they had a fucking splash pad over there, but it wasn't hooked up, and I was just like hitting the button like an idiot, just like waiting for the fucking water to go. And then I walked away, and then another guy walked up and did the exact same thing. And I just felt like that bit in Uncut Gems where he's just like, why are you gonna show me it if I can't have it? And the challenge is officially complete. I just put all my groceries away. I'm now sitting in this hot ass car to get the last of my things. And we did it. I got a lot of good stuff. Switched up my order a bit too. We got sourdough bread, which is real Californian culture. I was actually thinking about that the other day, where like my cultural identity of like what I really identify with is like In-N-Out, sourdough bread, the Grateful Dead, Green Day, Pavement, that NorCal kind of shit. But thanks for joining me on this challenge. I got my hot dog. I was so impatient. I was like, I got condiments at home I can use for this. I got a Diet Coke, and I got my kombucha. I got a lot of bananas, 4 bunches I'm up to a week. Now I got 3 bunches last week, and I was like, I'm gonna have to ration my bananas. So a lot of bananas, a lot of sweet potatoes. We're putting maple syrup in the mix, trying to keep it healthy-ish. But it is really hot now. It felt nice to get out there. Gonna eat this hot dog and probably not gonna have tuna. I said I was gonna have tuna earlier, but I'm gonna let you guys know that I fucking lied. I'm gonna order a burrito. But I will walk to the Mexican restaurant to get the burrito as my penance for not preparing my own food. Because that's what the challenge is about, I guess. Is like just trying to have one really productive day so you can kind of be a bum the rest of the days, even though I'm going on a hike tomorrow that's probably gonna be like 10 miles. But I wouldn't have it any other way.